Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to an episode of Minecraft on the JFS. RedStarJ here, and today we are gonna go work in the frog sanctuary, theme park area. But first, we need to gather some resources. So a couple of the resources that we need is some pale oak and some acacia wood, but we also need some copper, and I think the best way we can get copper is by using this guy and trading for this trial explorer map. I think this leads to a trial chamber if I'm correct. So um yeah, let's trade for it and see if he leads us to one that has not been found. Oh no, I think this is the one. Where is this one? Is this the one by Dean's? I think this is the one by Dean's. So that might not be good. We might not have one really nearby. Oh no, wait, that's not one by Dean's. Where is this one? Oh, okay. So this one, I think, okay, this one has already been discovered. This one is by Tiny's area. So, yeah, that this is not gonna get us anywhere. Okay, we might need to go find another trial chamber that has not been claimed, and hopefully loot some iron. I mean, iron. Hopefully loot some copper for that. But yeah, we need another way to get a map or find a trial chamber or whatever. Okay, fingers crossed. This is not gonna be the same one as last time. Nope, it's the exact same one. Okay, yeah, we need to take these villagers, like, or take a villager like somewhere far away and try and trade for something. So that's gonna be fun. Okay, so we kind of had to come out in the middle of nowhere, and like create a cartography villager all the way out here, but yeah, we have a map to a child chamber thing, and it's like really nearby. It's like somewhere underneath here. I wonder how low can we go? Will this like underwater cave lead me to the child chamber? One can find it. No, it will not. Oh heck. Okay. Shit, we found it. Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. Uh, Okay, I guess before we go tackle the child chamber again, there is something we need to talk about, and that is the fact that I cannot close this door. No, it's not. It's the fact that somebody has left me more diamonds around my base and around the surrounding areas. There's like a diamond in that tree over there. I know there's diamonds inside the tunnel down there. So yeah, we should collect these diamonds and see how many we got from whoever is leaving these diamonds for me. I'm gonna take a wild guess and say it is Dean leaving. Oh, good job, special. Um, but yes, it is Dean who's leaving me these diamonds. It's probably not Dean, but you never know. This was not here last week, but that's a diamond block. What the heck, person who left all these diamonds for me? What the heck? Thank you. Okay. That's unexpected. What? Oh, wow. Okay. We still have a lot more diamonds to collect, but wow, we so far have 9 and a diamond block, and I know there's a couple in there. I know there's one like on the roof of my fishing shack right there, so we still need to collect a lot more. Well, I think I found all the diamonds, 15 diamonds plus a diamond block. Let's fortune these diamonds and see how many diamonds we get from this 15 diamonds. Okay, from those 15 diamonds, we got 30 diamonds. Wow. So with the addition of this diamond block, we have in total 39 diamonds. Well, thank you to whoever left these diamonds for me. Really appreciate it. Thank you. I'm still really confused on who's leaving me all these diamonds, but this is a great mystery. This is a great gift to be left. I feel like the next one is gonna be a lot of coal left around. Maybe, who knows? Okay, so there's one more thing we need to do before we head back to the trash chamber, and that is check out the latest edition of Ken's News. It is April. It is a new month, so we gotta check out the news, and in a language I have no clue how to read. But if you would like to translate any of this, then feel free to translate them and go crazy. Zoomy! Sorry. I got very distracted by words. It is fun like trying to figure out what like stuff means. This is something about JFS, something about Zulu, something about a museum? Questionable? Mark? I something about Gemini's towers. I'm gonna assume no. I Okay. I'm trying to figure this out. Oh, me. Oh, shoot. Is this about the game? The spare game that I played? I made or something? Um yeah. And I think this is about Muck making hole in the tooth. Um Something about Nether? Netherlands? Ender stuff. I unknown stuff. Oh no, this is about satellites. Something about satellites. Maybe something about to not lose the satellite becoming cold? Question mark. Silo infections. I'm guessing, which has to do with the whole lore farm thing that Dean has going on. Something more about Zulu. Something about infected stuff. An ad for Dr. Dillo. And I have no clue what any of this says. Lovely. Well, if you would like to translate any of that, have fun in the comments down below. Alright, so we're here at the site of where the trial chamber is. The trial chamber is right underneath below us. We have made a small little house shack that we will live in while we do the trial chamber stuff. But yeah, without further ado, I guess we did get prepared. We do have full protection 4 armor. We have a good sword and a good bow. And I guess we'll be as ready as we ever will be in this trial chamber. So wish me luck and hopefully I don't die. Okay, so we're back in my base after that lovely trial chamber run. You can see some of my loot here. We do eventually get more wind charge. Oh, my voice just went weird. We do eventually need to collect more breeze rods to make some wind charges and make some wind charge potions, I believe that's what it's called. But hey, we got this cool armor trim that we could use eventually, and we got a bunch of these pots and decorative pots. I have more in a random chest somewhere over there. But yeah, we have stuff, and we got a couple ominous bottle potions. We do need to go back to the trial chamber and do some ominous trials to maybe get a mace in the near future for mace shenanigans. But yeah, I think we did good for a trial chamber run. Not too many painful moments happened, but yeah, now we need to go for the painstaking task of clearing out the copper of the trial chamber, because the whole purpose of getting this trial chamber was to dig out all the copper of the trial chamber. So let's go dig out all the copper of this trial chamber. Okay, so I might have procrastinated a lot, and it might have taken me a while to collect that stock copper. That's tough. To collect all the copper I needed, or as much as I could pull out of that trial chamber that's over there. There's still more copper in that trial chamber, and I'll go back and mine out more if I need. But I think what I have currently is good enough, and of course this copper here can be created into like the cut copper, which gives like 4, so like 64 times 4 equals a ton of blocks, because I'm not gonna try and do the math. But yeah, I think we have a good amount of copper to go work on this frog statue that I've been planning to build in the frog sanctuary theme park place. Okay, before I go build the frog statue, I thought I should note something. The recipe for blue ice needs to change, because in order to create one single stack of blue ice, you need like 3 chests full, or 3 shulker box full of ice. So yeah, we're gonna craft this up, and you'll see how much all this ice, how much blue ice I get from all this ice. So yeah, let's begin. So from 4 boxes of ice, 4 shock boxes of ice, we have created a stack and 21 of blue ice and 3 packed ice left over. So just saying, in my opinion, the ice recipe probably needs to change. Instead of like having 9 to create like 1 packed ice, and then 9 packed ice to create 1 piece of blue ice, maybe it should instead just be 4 ice to create a packed ice, and then 4 packed ice to create a blue ice, because it is ridiculous the amount of blue ice you can get from just using regular ice to create the blue ice. On the server right now, we do not have like a proper place to collect blue ice or to collect packed ice without like destroying a mountain or something. So yeah, I've resorted to using an ice farm to farm my ice, and that is so expensive to get a stack of blue ice. Okay, so we're by the Frog Sanctuary place, and as you can see, Muckluck has built a roller coaster. I think its plans are he wants frogs riding on the roller coasters eventually, but I think the frogs might die if they ride the roller coaster, because I tried riding the roller coaster one day and I almost died in this roller coaster. But we are here, and I have laid out a little bit of an area that these armadillos are all crawling around. But I'm gonna build a frog statue right here, and I've been messing around in creative. I have a, I guess, skeleton of the frog, and I'm gonna build it on here. And after, we are gonna use the copper that we have over there, to like build the skin of the frog, and maybe make this into a nice little frog pond or area or something. So yeah, let's get started on this frog statue. Okay, so we have the outline or the skeleton of the frog statue right here. And in my opinion, if you look at it from like above, it really kind of does look like a frog from like behind. And like once I put on its skin, I guess, it will look even better. I have an idea for the face, I have an idea for the eyes, but we're going for a more like realistic kind of frog rather than like a Minecraft kind of frog. And it's overlooking like the little park that we might have here. So yeah, let's use the copper and get this frog some skin. Oh my god. It actually looks like a frog. Okay. I am so happy at how this build turned out. It actually looks like a frog. In some places it is very iffy, but it is like very, very frog-like. I am shocked that I was able to make it kind of look like a frog. Yeah, it could use some more work to be done. I think like this part of his face is pretty flat, and I think it doesn't look too great from like the back hair. I think the back needs a little bit more shaping up to be done. I think the back needs to round out a little bit more, as you can see. And I'm not sure about like the head. Like I said, I think the head does need some more work. But for the most part, this actually looks like a frog. I am shocked. I am amazed at myself. This is probably my favorite build on the server that I've done so far this season. Forget the stump. I am impressed that I have created a frog like this. This is like one of my first organic builds, I guess. I guess I was trying to make a frog back in the overworld server, but yeah, I'm so glad I'm able to make a frog now on the actual JFS server. And I am impressed on how much it looks like a frog. Now, of course, the area that the frog is on needs some cleaning up. I plan on doing like a little fountain around the frog, or a little like pond area, and I have some mini frog statues that I want to build. I want to create like a path, and maybe have like a little like shrine at the underbelly of the frog that you could pay your respects to the big frog above. But yeah, that's gonna be work for future Red Star. Present Red Star thinks this episode has gone on for long enough. So everyone, I hope you all enjoyed this episode of JFS. I hope you enjoyed what I've done, and I hope this build is good enough to appease the frog gods, or the gods of JFS, aka lemons. But I do think a lot more work needs to be done before we appeal lemons, the JFS god. But until next time, thank you all for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out, nerds.